So, baby down, baby gotta. I'm a down. So, I'm a down, baby gotta. Step into the spotlight, it's time to rise. Where the beats collide and the passion flies. Artists like athletes ready to play. In this world of music, we've got a new way. It's song to song, we're on the clock. Feel the rhythm pumping, let the sound rock. From the rookie's dream to the champ's big stage. We're breaking all the barriers, turning the page.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to SvS on the Clock. I'm your host, T-Rex. We are part of a great league where songs play like athletes, and we got some hot tracks coming up. But before we get everything started with the music and the judges, I want to just kind of give you a quick housekeeping rules of the league rundown. You see that this is an online league where independent artists compete with songs as a pro sport. The songs are scored every Wednesday through Saturday by the judges and the public. Judges scores produces performance points. Fan scoring produces the average public rating score. We take both of those scores, we add those up to get the overall score. And of course, the scores determine weekly standings, the SvS Power Rankings, and the Player of the Week. And so it's very important that y'all vote for these athletes that we call musicians because they definitely put their heart and soul into everything that they are doing. And so that's very important. And while we are talking about the athletes, aka the musicians, we have the power rankings here. You see that Joe Marr is holding down that number one spot again, followed by Godson, De'Eric, Janine, Emoji J, B Garcia is coming in at number 6. Mr. Blackmail at number 7. Mahogany 143 at number 8. Followed by Troy Smith at number 9. And now we're getting real close to the playoffs. And so we take the top 6 to make the playoffs. We have 3 rounds of that. And right now on the bubble is Mr. Blackmail. He's just right outside, but anything can happen. This is week 4. This can totally change by the end of the regular season. So you just got to be tuned in. Make sure you vote for your favorite artists, and also artists, you make sure you promote your music, get it out there as far as getting the votes and getting the public behind you. And we will see how everything plays out. So with that being said, I would like to bring the judges up to the stage. We have Murder in the building, along with Mr. Conversation, Shandi, and we had the official. She's standing by to give her commentary at the end of the show. And so we're just going to get everything kicked off and rolling along. We have 9 solid tracks from 9 great artists this week. And we're going to be kicking it off with the man, Troy Smith. He's bringing some heat to us. He has a song called Do Whatever It Takes. And we're going to kick off our show today with that track. And we'll be right back.
Life is what we make it. I ain't got time to waste it. Live and learn from the past. Live today like my last. Tomorrow take care of itself. Got to try to help myself. Got a dream, try to live it. I can just be contented. Let me get myself back and play on mode. Come and Derrick Rose, really wanna go to the hole. And the mode really win, really wanna go home. Cause they're gonna keep chipping away at the stone. Mind up, I might have really got that wheel. Let me talk about how I truly feel. I'm really trying to wanna get that deal. Cause I keep trying to wanna make a meal. It's about to go down.
Do whatever it takes. 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 Do whatever it takes.
Troy Smith kicking off SvS. We are starting off with delivery. We have murder in the building. How you doing tonight?
No complaints, no complaints. What's popping, everybody? For Troy, I gave him a 2. It's giving me techno vibes. The only way I would probably listen to this is in the gym, working out, trying to pump myself up. But you're another one that you keep coming through with features. You and another artist. I really don't know what to tell you at this point anymore when it comes to your direction. I thought I knew where you were going with it, but I don't anymore. Drawing board. Go back to the drawing board.
Okay, we have Sound Quality with Shandy. How you doing tonight?
Hey y'all. So for me for this song, I gave this a 3.5. I'm not gonna lie to you. Troy, I don't know what to really say about this. The quality of the song, everything about it was just all over the place for me. This isn't the one. So yeah, 3.5 for me.
Okay, radio readiness. We have Mr. Conversation in the building. How you doing tonight, sir?
Going on, man. Doing well. Getting straight to it. I give it a 3.5. It's got a lot of work that it needs. It's not ready to be put on there. Whether it's beat wise, whether it's the lyrics are still too simplistic. But there is some potential for those type of beats, but I'll let someone else get to that a little bit later on. So 3.5.
Okay, fair enough. We're moving on. We have Joe Marr. He is currently number 1 on our charts right now. He has a song called Oh, What a Night. So let's check this out and we'll be right back.
Change. Oh, what a night. What a night. We got smashed, we got cash, we got passed by a flying big booty. Yeah, oh, one back round. What night we had. Started with a toast, just plans and a spark. City lights hitting chrome when it's getting dark. Laughs in the air, feel the bass in the floor. One drink turned to 2, now we wanted some more. Money talk quiet, but it move when we walk. Whole room peeking over, trying to hear how we talk. No stress on the mind, no weight on the chest. Just a moment in time where the moment felt blessed. Let us ride. No worries, just like that. Time slow down when the night's been up.
All right. That was Joe Marr. We're going to go to delivery. We have Murder in the building.
Yes, that song is definitely in rotation for me. I gave Joe Marr 9.9 this week. I think I told you this last week. You're one of the ones who are at an advantage because you're using, a different software. So it's a competition. Show me that you're in a competition. You sold me on you're a good artist and you can put some good music together, but show me you're in a competition and you're trying to win this. It's a 9.9.
Okay. Song quality, Shandy.
All right, Jomar. I gave Jomar a 9 this week. I definitely like the song. It sounds good. I like how you kind of switching it up as far as the different songs that you've been coming out with. So I definitely like the diversity in you. I'm looking for something a little bit more, but it was a 9 this week. I did feel this song though.
Radio readiness, Mr. Conversation.
Okay, so for me, personally, I gave it an 8. Now, it's a good song. It's done properly, it's formatted correctly, all of that. My thing is I'm also grading song versus song. Okay, so there's other songs, 1 or 2 other songs here that I feel are better as a totality as a song. Now, is it radio ready? Yes, but this also is a competition. So I gave this an 8.
Okay. Our next artist is B. Garcia. She's bringing a track to us called Can't Look Away. So let's check this out, you all, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, it's like every time we turn on the news, they show us what they want us to see. But behind the curtain, there's blood on the floor. In every corner they turn, there's more and more and more and more. Let's talk about it then. They making headlines with smoke and mirrors, but we see the truth when we wipe off the smears. Pity in the dark, what they trying to erase. Too many stories, too many young faces. They say a legend, but silence speaks loud. Money hush hush, got them floating through the crowd. If it was me or you, we'd be under the cell. But fame buys freedom in this heaven-made hell. They selling poison with a gold mic in hand, and we worship the idols while they sacrifice the fans. Behind mansion walls is trauma and fear. They bury the truth with a glass of champagne and a chair. Another headline fades, another victim unheard. But the silence don't save you when we spread the word. We see the fires, we feel the pain, but they tell us to smile and dance in the rain.
All right. That was B. Garcia on the scene there. We're going to kick it over to delivery. Murder.
Okay. I like B. You were giving me in the beginning girl power. Now this song to me, it was an okay song. But it was more of a spoken word open mic kind of song for me. And even your message was dope as well. But I gave you a 7.8 this week. Get back into that girl power for me. Get back into that girl power with the passion. But it's a 7.8.
Okay, we have song quality with Shande.
All right, so B, I gave you a 7 this week. It's not one of my favorite songs from you. As far as on this, I do kind of agree with Murder for sure. It's kind of like a spoken word type thing. It kind of took me a little bit, like as far as a song wise, to try to really get in it. So yeah, it was a 7 for me this week in reference to my feedback on this one.
Okay, radio readiness, Mr. Conversation.
Okay, I gave it a 7.5. First 10, 15 seconds almost lost me there a little. And then there was some audio distortion with the vocals that I heard. So for my category, that's definitely going to take some points out. So 7.5.
Okay. Just keep it going. We got Godson in the building. He's bringing a song called Fall and Fine. So we're going to check this out and we'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Second place don't scare me.
Yeah. Second place don't scare me. Pressure, maybe. Let me fall. Yeah. I walked through fire, came out baptized in smoke. Hell tried to brand me, I rebranded the joke. They counting points like I'm counting my word, but I don't measure my crown by the weight of the earth. 2 points down, it's fuel in the tank. You see a setback, I see a plank. Bridge over doubt, I build while it's flooding. God said the storm, but he also said something. Boat in the water, chopper in sky. I don't ignore blessings when pressure is high. I smell like ash, but I don't burn twice. I made a covenant, not a sacrifice. Punchline sharp, cut clean through pride. East Coast caters with a West Coast drive. You want rap, I'll give you spine. Build like pressure refined.
All right. That was Godson with his track. We're going to kick it off to delivery.
All right. So I'm going to say to Godson, very well executed. And thank you for paying attention. Your metaphors and your punchlines definitely stood out this week, representing that you're in a competition, you're scoring, you're judging, and not being mad about being number 2. So you're my most valuable player this week. So you got a 10. Good job.
Moving on to song quality.
All right. I gave you a 9 this week, as always, Godson. You definitely listen to the critiques. You definitely step it up a notch. I'm feeling this one too. You know, it sounds real good. So a 9 for me.
And radio readiness.
Okay, so I gave it a 9. listening to the critiques of judges, great job. And I know everybody who's listening didn't get to hear it, but he goes into more detail in the end of the song. And so, and he touched on all of the criticisms that he's had. So I give a lot of respect to an artist who can do that. And just kudos for that. So it was a 9.
Okay. Very solid across the board. We have our next artist, Mahogany 143. She's coming to us with a song called Fall For Me. Let's check this out.
Been thinking about you, what you gonna do, what you gonna do. I'm sent here to find you. All of my thoughts, all of my lies, no matter what he say. Stuck in my ways, so give him my time just to feel your own name. Only got 3 days.
All right, that was Mahogany 143 on the scene. We're gonna kick it off with Delivery with Murder.
Okay, so with this song, it's clashing for me. The vocals and the music are clashing. My same advice to you. I already gave you my advice on your lane, so it's gonna be the same thing, but your score is a 5. But what you're saying, Fall For You, Call Me, and then the instruments that's mixing with it when you're saying certain words, it threw it all off for me. But it's a 5.
Okay, we have song quality with Shandy.
Right. So Mahogany, I gave it a 5 this week. Remember, we want something gravitational in the songs. I feel like as far as with the record, I feel like the beat and your vocals once again just was not. It just was not connecting to a certain place. I kind of see the potential with it, but these are a couple of things that we kind of want to work on: vocals, beat, and then also songs that are gravitational as well. It's like you had to really listen to it for a while to really kind of get into it for me. So that's why it's a 5.
Okay, radio readiness with Mr. Conversation.
Okay, I gave it a 6.5. I see where you're going. The theme I was fine with. Being aggressive, letting them, whoever your partner know, all of that. But song wise, as far as audio, there are a bunch of issues, and it was too busy of a song. There's a lot of clashing. As a musician, myself, as I'm listening, I'm like, I'm trying to track this and that. Nah, it wasn't working for me, but that is definitely needs to go back in the drawing board. I see where you were going. I get you, but that needs to be redone.
Okay. Moving on to Janine Correa. She is bringing us a track called Masking Tape. Let's check this out and we'll be right back.
When life try to hold you down, music lift you up. Masking tape on your heart, but the rhythm heal it up. Sometimes words just fade, can't tell how you feel. Bottle up emotions, but the music keep it real. Turn the volume higher, let the bass resonate. Masking tape on your soul, but the beat will liberate. Life can clip your wings, make you feel confined. But when the rhythm hits, freedom in your mind. No need for explanation,
All right, all right. That was Janine Correa with Masking Tape. We are back with Delivery Murder.
It's an 8.9 for me this week. Jenny, you listen pretty well when it comes to the advice that we give you. So you're getting there. You're getting to exactly where it needs to be. So it's an 8.9. I do like this song though.
Okay, song quality with Sunday.
All right, so for me it was this week, my dear. I gave you an 8.6. I'm very proud of you. I want to say that you keep going. You keep putting in energy and effort into these songs with the quality of them. I'm very proud of that. I definitely like this one as well this week. I can see people dancing to this one, so it's an 8.6 for me.
Okay, radio readiness with Mr. Conversation.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to be on the plank on this one. I was not at all feeling this one. 5. The emotion is not in it as some of her other ones, as well as especially as the song goes on, I think she was putting a little bit too much in. It cut off like right as we were getting into that. Too many syllables. I was just like, nah, I'm not feeling this one right now. So 5.
Okay, okay. Understandable, understandable. Moving on to our next artist, D. Eric. He is bringing a track to us called God Don't Play About Me. So let's check this out, y'all, and we'll be right back.
Cold air on my breath, frost on the glass, but I'm still blessed. Mama said, baby, you gon' see. When they get rough, God don't play about you or me. They ain't see the nights I cried. Couch for a bed, couldn't swallow my pride. Changing the seat, trying to make that drive. Praying I don't run out of gas this time. Job let go, said I wouldn't be missed. Dark in my chest, still I balled up my fist. Looked in the mirror, told her fear you could leave. Cause every time I fell, he put faith in my knees. God don't play about me. Even when I'm down bad, he gon' reroute me. Storm in my head, but the wave don't drown me. Hands in the air, cause the love still found me. God don't play about me. Did it in the past, he gon' stay around me. Haters all talk, they can't move what's crown me. Every time I slip, he remind me loudly. God don't play about me. Came from the quiet, not the big parade.
That was D. Eric. We are back on the clock, and we're gonna start off with Delivery.
I like this, D. Eric. I like the switch up. I like the versatility. You definitely gave us something different. You stepped out of the streets of Harlem on this one. So I do like this one, and it's a 9.9 for me.
Okay, song quality.
All right, so for me, I gave you a 9.2. I definitely like this song as well. I like the quality, the sound quality is good. I'm loving the message. I'm loving the energy that is actually put behind this record. So for me, it's a 9.2.
Okay, radio readiness.
I gave this one an 8.5. In comparison, my high score was 9.0, so it wasn't far behind. And I'm loving in general the direction, and I like being able to switch it up. This gave me, a little something different. And I don't know, but bringing up God in this song right here, I don't know why, but I got some theories. But I'm gonna leave that letting people know I can do this too. So that's what's up. Great job.
Okay, okay. Moving on to Emoji J. He's bringing us a hot track called Beneath the Stone. We're going to check this out, and we're going to be right back.
echoes lost in broken ground. Every secret, every violence waits for me to pull it out. I dig with trembling hands, I bleed the roots of sorrow calling me. Beneath the storm, the shadows sleep, the weight I've carried buried deep. Beneath the storm, the truth remains. I face
All right, that was Emoji J, Beneath the Stone. We're gonna give it over to Delivery, Murder in the Building.
I've been saying the same thing to you week after week now. I'm getting theatrical soundtrack. Now, you're the only one I think right now was still giving us long intros. You lose me each time. If I didn't have to listen to your song, you wouldn't get scored. I wouldn't listen. I'm forced to listen to it. So once I listen to it, okay, I can get into the lyrics. I can dig it. But I can hear that on the soundtrack, not Mr. Conversation stepping into his lane. And your intros, like you have to give me something that I'm engaged within the first 5 seconds. And the instruments is not doing it. So it's a 7.5 for me. And I promise you, if you come next week with the same thing, you're not going to hold the same weight as far as your scoring. Your scoring is holding that weight because of being forced to listen to get into it. And then it is a soundtrackable song. So switch it up. You're in a competition, love. 7.5.
Okay, moving on to Sound Quality with Shandi.
All right, so same thing for this week. I gave this an 8.5, but I do agree with what Murder said. When it comes to your music lately, as far as the song, the quality of it, I like them, but again, it's giving me soundtracks for movies. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing. I kind of want to see some difference with you. I want you to kind of switch it up a little bit. I want to see what you're capable of doing. Right now, you got me kind of drawn in on the soundtrack vibes right now. I want to see some diversity. And then also remember songs to be gravitational. This one was a minute to kind of get into. And again, I want to tell you honestly, this kind of remind me of maybe something that I was getting Twilight was what was coming to mind when I was listening to this song. Okay.
Okay, Radio Readiness with Mr. Conversation.
Nothing else to say. They hit everything on the dot with this. I agree with them. In total agreement, I gave this an 8.
Okay. We're moving on to our last artist of the week, Mr. Blackmail. You bringing a track to us called Hey Buddy. Let's check this out, y'all, and we'll be right back.
Hey buddy, buddy, 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 hey buddy, hey buddy, 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 hey buddy, buddy, hey buddy, buddy, hey buddy,
It's been a while since you heard my style, I'm back. I'm the one to drive it to the 88 bird and lag. I can make it flow so good, I gon' get stained. Bust some freestyle in the meanwhile, you're my blame. Out of that ocean, I hear something new. I'm down in 30 way over 30, you won't prove. Google my name in the base, can't see my face.
All right. That was Mr. Blackmail, our last artist for tonight. We're gonna kick it off to Delivery, Murder.
Okay, so it was a thing for me, like, double dutch, like get ready to jump in, jump out. I wanted to say I was about to get into like the Tootsie Roll, but then as I went to jump in, it was just like, wait, which way do I go? So let me bunch that down and break it down for you. So the original beat that I'm hearing is like, ooh, but then you started throwing all these other instruments in it that was like, okay, well, maybe I don't want to jump in. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to say with you, Mr. Backmail. And again, you have this southern style, so you make me want to move, but then I just be confused on which way I want to move. I don't know which way I'll be wanting to go. So it's a 6 for me this week. And I'm gonna say the same thing with you. Get rid of your features. Give me you. Who is Mr. Backmail? What are you trying to do? Minus your features.
Moving on to song quality, Shande.
All right, Mr. Blackwell, Mr. Blackwell. So I gave you a 6.5. As far as the song quality on this one, this was kind of like all over the place. I was trying to keep up with the vibe at first, then the barking popped off, and then we kind of switched into something else. I'm just trying to kind of get like a steady wave with you right now. Is what I'm basically kind of trying to get. So for me, it was a 6, but I could see the potential of the beats that you're trying to have come together, but I need the tone and the quality of the voice and all of that stuff to like blend in with these beats and something more catchy. It's just it was all over the place. Like I told you last week, this was another one that was all over the place. So it's a 6.5 for me.
Okay, radio readiness, Mr. Conversation.
Okay, so this to me is a song that goes against what I've been saying. All right. I know we don't like long intros, and I know there's some audio issues, but every now and then the song just hits you, whether it takes you back nostalgia wise, or if it's just a perfect mix. And this did it for me actually. This, you know, long time ago I used to be out there, and this was the type of music that was there. Everybody yeeking, folk step and everything like that. Planet Rock, all those type of songs, and the beat goes. This did it for me. So I gave it a 7.8.
Yes, it does take you back to your skating rink days. I want to go to the
Yeah.
skating rink and hang out with my friends and just have a good time, man.
Dun, 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 dun.
And the beat. Anyway, we got 10 Carat in the building, the official. I'm sure she has a lot of commentary, so let's bring her on. How you doing tonight?
Before you say that, 10 Carat, I just want to say y'all three are really telling y'all age, and I'm going to just go back on mute.
Yes, and proud to be 50 in August. So yeah. Yes. Of course, this your girl 10 Carat. Your league's official. And yes, I do have some commentary on quite a few of you artists this week. With Troy Smith, the delivery on your lyrics this week on this record was a lot better than anything you previously submitted. I personally, the hook to me was very memorable. It was really sweet and simple. It was elementary, but it was memorable. There is a lane for records just like this. Whether anybody wants to believe it or not, it had an EDM field and a techno field. These are type of records that are used in commercials and things like that. So this record definitely needs to be mixed and mastered, but keep growing. I just want you to keep growing and showing. Jamar Ransom, great vibe. I love the lyrics and the production. Overall, this was a nice record. Great job. B. Garcia, this message in that record was extremely dope. And I just want everyone that's watching to take the time out to just look at it. If everyone had a mindset like the lyrics in this record, imagine what kind of world we would live in. I would get a stronger mix on that record, but overall, that was a great record with a strong message. Godson, I still love how you continue to just think outside of the box. Your creativity is amazing. Can't wait to hear what's next that you bring next round. Very, very, very refreshing. Mahogany 143. Still, mixing and mastering is very important on your records. And to find quality production of a quality production studio. I don't know where and how you're recording your records, but it is definitely taken away from you as an artist. So, I mean, I would love to see what you bring in the next week's competition. Get to work, baby. Get to work. Get to work. Gina Korea. I love the vibe. I love the lyrics. That Caribbean vibe had me slow winding. Love the meaning behind the lyrics. Great job, and can't wait to see what's next. The Eric. I felt this record 1000, and I'm saying 1000 because people don't keep 100 no more. I felt this record 1000. I adored the lyrics. The production was on point. Just a great record, and can't wait to see what you bring next. Emoji. Great production. Beautiful lyrics. And I'm going to still say it. I can see you rocking a crowd of your own fan base, and they're there just to see you, and they're loving it. And yes, this is the point that I have to agree to disagree with my judges. Just because a song is a soundtrack does not mean that that song cannot be played on radio. There are a lot of radio songs that are also soundtracks. I just have to say that. So keep doing what you're doing. I see the lane that you're in, see what you're doing. I can't wait to see what's next. And Mr. Blackwell, love this record. Yes, it's old school, and it took me back. Like I said, I'll be 50 in August. They are still playing records like this right now in the club. Just get these records mixed down. Disagreeing to agree with my judges. I don't mind the features because some artists' records have just features on it with them. And if you can get your feature to come out and perform with you in a live performance, kudos to you, because that's what it's all about. So this record to me brought back what's missing in music, and that's fun and dancing. But this week, my most improved player is Troy Smith. And the reason why it's my most improved player is because this has been the best record that you've submitted lyrically wise since you've been in the league. But Nichelle Royale is indefinitely suspended from the Music Performance Sports League. Yes, we here at the Music Performance Sports League are wishing you well in your future endeavors, but for unsportsmanlike conduct, you're out of there. Next week, week 5 is a bye week, players. So you have time to revamp, get your head ready, or whatever it is you need to do, because the second half of the season will be vital going up to the playoffs. Good luck to all my players this season, and looking forward to what's next. Signing out, your Music Performance Sports official 10 Carat.
Yeah, and it's like that, y'all. Shout out to 10 Carat. Judges, y'all have any closing comments or any feedback you all like to state at this moment?
Yes, I'll jump it off again. Y'all know it is a competition. Make us feel like it's a competition. You know what I'm saying? Metaphors and punchlines. At the end of the day, when you are not a household name as a big artist, a feature is not really going to bring you that attention if you aren't standing out. So it's nothing wrong with features, but when you're in a competition and you're trying to get the recognition for yourself, show us who you are. So good luck next week. Ready to see what y'all bringing.
Shanti?
Right. Yeah, it's a competition, y'all. I'm proud of y'all thus far. Y'all haven't given up. Y'all continue to work on y'all craft, and that's exactly what I want to see. I'm very proud of y'all with the diversity. But do remember, it is a competition. So the longer we go down this road, I need y'all to turn it up a notch.
Mr. Conversation.
All right, artists, man, put in a hashtag Mr. Conversation and reach out to me on social media so I can start getting some of these songs from you guys. Take some submissions so we can work on for that. So let's get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, I want to say thank you to our judges. Delivery by Murder, song quality by Shanti, Radio Readiness by Mr. Conversation, and the official 10 carats. Thank you all so much. But we can't leave here without showing the APRs for this week's performance. As you see the scores here, Troy Smith, he scored 11.64. Joe Mara with 31.04. B. Garcia with 25.71. Godson with 30.84. Mahogany 143 with 19.67. Janine Correa with 26.99. De'Eric with 30.52. Emoji J with 26.70. And Mr. Black Male with 23.55. So that closed out week 4. And like 10 carats stated, week 5 is a bye week. And so the players get a chance to regroup, recoup, and be ready for the week after that. It's good to get some rest and just reflect. Advice for the artists: go back and watch the previous shows that we have done so far, just to see how consistent the judges have been, and also the official, and take some of that feedback if you happen to miss anything, and just apply it to your craft going forward. I just want to say the playoff race is getting very, very close. It's getting very tight with the rankings each week, and I definitely commend you all for being part of this elite league. This is a very trend-setting league that's going on, so thank you all for being part of it. And we just 3 weeks left, y'all. 3 weeks are left in this competition for the regular season. The margin for error is gone. Thank you for witnessing the birth of a new culture, a new industry, and a new sport. I hope you all have a great night. And until then, God bless. Peace.
Baby down, baby gotta. I'm on down, I'm on down, baby gotta. Step into the spotlight, it's time to rise. Where the beats collide and the passion flies. Artists like athletes ready to play. In this world of music, we've got a new way. It's song to song, we're on the clock. Feel the rhythm pumping, let the sound rock. From the rookie's dream to the champ's big stage, we're breaking all the barriers, turning the page.